you imagine how deep this is? That's what Mr. Miller was talking about, this thing on what he called curve. Look at that. And that just broke off. And this used to be way out there. Because you can see how big that hump there is to be broke off. And see right here, get this in right here. Pick this up.
Pick it up?
Yeah. Pick up them there. Look at them. Them is old sand dollars.
Cool.
Y'all need to get your
Really?
Yes, them sand dollars. And they coming. You see, if you see them, see that over the years, see them was all inside the rocks. You see them all here, how they popping out.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It's hard to believe this here on caved off that bad. You know, they look like somebody poured concrete, don't them?
Yeah.
And look at the, because of the water table low, and it's not pushing sand, I guess, up on the hill, cause that ain't been caved off that long. It was broke, but you can see the white, ain't it? You see that channel with black count on that side, but this side just fell off here lately. I mean, the world is deteriorating.
And it's undercut, and there's nothing to hold. The water's not there to hold it up, and it just falls in.
And you know, you walk. Most time, you can be here, but most of the water stay here, or you be back up here. Because when the water come up, you look right now, you is what 5 feet, 6 feet above water. Cause a lot of time I fish right there. It's usually average stay right there where I can sit on top of that rock or can't get to that rock. Rain, shine, or snow, when I'm so fearful, and I come, and I just sit right here and prop my rods up. And what's wrong with this?
Nothing. It's great.
I ain't got no. What worries I got? Nothing but a filter. And back in the day, what me and my dad had to be smart. Like I say, he was a very smart man. We ride the woods and look for this. And whenever he found this, especially when he was building roads and things, cutting like the Interstate 10, he found plenty of it. Especially in wetland, like this one used to be like wetland. The branch is right down the Suwannee branch. And he'll come and see this him. If you can smell it get stronger and stronger. That's that smell.
Yeah, I smell it.
What my dad would do, what you need to go ahead, let me show you need to do this too. When you say you pull this one. What you do, because most time your sight could be on your right shoulder. All depends, because now I can't bend over. You go there, and you see out here, you roll your hand around it, and go a little twist. Okay. My daddy would take it and shake it. If you're in a hurry, you won't. But see, that's clean. If not, when you get home, you got to go and pick all the straw out of it. But if you shake it like that, you'll be clean. You put it in a sight, and he will pick won't leave nail and leaf. And this way you'll make the money. Take it. Like you get down and you pull. You want to get a good handful. You won't come up till you get ready. Put it in the sight. And you want to get every piece. Because if that's $1, see that spot? Why would you leave $1 laying there? Huh? If that's your money, why would you see how clean that spot? Even sometimes you want to go, but you don't want to sometimes worry about one piece. But you will. If it's going to make your money better. Move over, and you clean the spot. Sound like a horse eating. And you go out there, you spread it, and let the sun dry it. You let the sun dry it. Once it dry up like tobacco dry, you bag it, put it in a croaker sack, tie it to the sack, the man come by and buy it. But it's a beautiful patch. Beautiful patch I have here. And this is Blue Sink. Is the great used to be swimming hole. When we were swimming, none of this here. It was just great country. I see somebody come fishing. It's a little green now. It ain't that bad. It used to be crystal clear. And right here was a diving bowl. And that's what I was saying. You just come and walk right here. If you just stepped off right here, you see how deep you would go. Now, if the water was, most of the time, was right there at the bottom of this tree. So if you see now, you can tell that this is what? At least 15 feet deep, deeper than what it used to be. And when I was telling you up yonder, I dove out the tree, right down the tree, the nails, done with the ladders to go up, 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 up. And right yonder where that tree yonder limb is, they had a rope from that one to that one. And you will swing where you get on, climb, you go there and climb up that tree and get right down that hump, and that's where you take your rope. And when you turn loose from there, you is shooting. You is shooting. Now, can you imagine yourself swinging? Huh? You is out there in it, man.
That's pretty far.
Hey, and see, even if the water was right yonder and you on a rope from that high, how high you gonna be before you hit the water?
Pretty high.
Huh?
Pretty high.
And we doing some, man, all kind of swan dives, flipping. We had a great time here. We had a great time. See, you see a lot of people coming in fishing now. They got a lot of people want to pick up their trash. And this is one of the beautiful springs. Most of the time in our life, it stayed at the top of the bottom of that tree there. It stayed that high. Can you imagine anybody going to the bottom of that then? No. I mean, once you step off right there, I mean, you got to be able to swim. Ain't no walking no dang bottom here. Nowhere around. Like I was saying up yonder where I was at the amphitheater, I told you that hole was about big as where we was, and it is, because you can see yonder, all the water was most of where the base of the big tree at. Where the big tree, that's how the water mostly stayed around here. And it started flowed out, and it started pumped just a pretty. You see it just coming up.
How long has it been low like this?
This started dropping 10, 15 years ago, and it started getting lower and lower. Every now and then it'll come back up and flood. But we ain't had a flood in a while. But when it flood now, it don't necessarily go to pumping. It back up with red water. But back in the time, it used to pump and keep the red water. It had to keep enough water for. Right now, the water seep through the bank because the water come through the bank now because the ground is so dry. Before it used to be this had enough water, this water table with him, that it was already seeping through the land. But now if the water ride fast, both water going to intermeet, and most are going to turn red like the river because of low water table you got. And Suwannee River is just about that low. What low on this side is low on that side. When you go to the river, that's about deep how you have to walk down to the river now. But I ain't gonna tell you it's season.
I was trying to get the secret.
I know you was. I ain't gonna tell you.